Hi, I'm Czarina with Universal Travel, and I'm at the Great Barrier Reef. Come check it out.
Want any more over there or what?
Too lazy. Really, Rue catches the worm.
Bring one more handful. This is the chomper naturist.
It is, eh?
Mike. Ooh.
Oh, it went down under now. Holding up.
I just saw him put it up there.
He's humongous though. I didn't.
And this is the 12 Apostles off Great Ocean Road. This is Melbourne's only beach, St. Kilda, which is right tight to the downtown area.
My name's Ross. I grew up here in Sydney, so if you have any questions along the way, please ask me. So basically, my girlfriend and I started up I'm Free Tours as our business a bit over 3 years ago now to show off the city we love and have grown up in. And because every other tour of the city is going to cost you at least $30, but it won't cover half as much as we will today. That said, no one pays me to do it, so hopefully if you like at the end, you leave me with what you thought it was worth. But on with the tour. So, I'll start by explaining what we can see around us here. Then we'll head across the city over towards Hyde Park. Then we'll wander down through the centre of the city, finish up around in Circular Quay and the Rocks, everything everyone comes to see here in Sydney. So, 200 years ago, we would have been standing on the edge of the township of Sydney as it was known. In fact, we would have been standing in a particularly vile, disgusting smelling place. We would have been standing in the cemetery. There were thousands of bodies buried around this area, but they were buried in very, very shallow graves. So actually, they were rotting just underneath the surface of the ground. So pretty obviously this huge hole in the ground was originally part of the rocky headland which made up the rocks, but the people who lived on that side of the headland and worked on that side really didn't like the fact they had to climb up and over the headland, go all the way around the front just to travel such a short distance. So they petitioned to the government and said, hey guys, can you do something about this to help us out? So in 1843, the government agreed. They got together a large number of convicts, chained them together, gave them pickaxes, and threatened them with whippings and beatings and sent them to work on the hillside here. As you can see, this is a huge hole in the ground. No matter how much they whipped or beat these convicts, they just couldn't do it. It's too much work. So 15 years later, the government was like, hey, we should probably do it properly this time. So they got together a large amount of explosives, blew it all out, cleared it out, and finally connected the two sides of the headland. The more sort of commercial, touristy side, the more residential, historical side. And we'll wander up. The only other thing to note here though is the bridge above us there is part of the on-ramp to the harbour bridge. So it gives you some idea of where we are compared to everything. If you're wanting to walk across the footpath of the bridge, the access to it is in behind the trees there. So you can see the arches and whatever. Set of stairs takes you up onto the footpath and you can wander across from there. To get there though, you need to get to Cumberland Street, which is that first bridge. And there's a little set of stairs up to it just before you come under anything. From here though, we'll continue into Argyle Place. So here you can see out across the harbour there, over that white thing that kind of looks like sails and whatever. That's the Sydney Opera House. I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Well, you might not know, that was back in 1956.
Here we are on the ferry to Manly Beach. And this is Manly Beach and shopping area. And this is a section of the Royal Botanic Gardens.